Hi students, the second part of the lesson for the human body system. For the last we had the last class we had to stop the girdles. Okay, for the girdles is the skeleton structure. Skeleton structure. Then what is the meaning of girdles? The human body has two pairs of the girdles. Two pairs of the girdles, which are the shoulder girdles and hip girdles, which are the hip girdles. Then these are the upper girdles take up a lot of the strain caused by the weight and of the body and by the lifting heavy weight. Lifting the heavy weights. The lower girdles hold the position of the intestine and other important organs of the trunk. Okay, further all of us see that shoulder girdle and hip girdle. What is the difference between these 2 points? For the shoulder girdle and all of us see the picture in your textbook. Clear? Then what is the intestine? Intestine that means is the muscular tube. That was the muscular tube which extends from the one lower part of your stomach. Then next one limb. What is the meaning of limb? The human body has two pairs of the limbs. Two pairs of the limbs, which are the upper limbs are called the arm and lower limbs are called the leg. Already you know, the bones of our limbs are very long. The bones of the limbs are very long and each limb has single bone in the upper part. The lower part has two parallel bones. Okay, what is the difference between these two, the upper parts of the limbs and lower parts of the limbs? There is each limb has single bones in the upper part and the lower part has two parallel bones. Two parallel bones. Clear? Then the thigh bone, also known as the femur. What's the meaning of femur? Already you learned. The longest bone. The femur means the longest bone. Is the longest bone of the human skeleton located between the hip bone and the knee. And the same joint through the girdles. Okay, further all of you see the picture is the upper limb and the lower limb. Clear all of you? The next one is joints. The joints formed by the meeting the two or more bones. Okay, joined by the meeting or more bones. Two or more bones we are joining. Further, that is the joints. Most of the joints are movable and immovable. Most of the moves are while some are immovable. Which are the movable joints? Movable joints are the bones to move the bend of the bend. Clear all of you? Of the bend. Movable joints to allow the bend and several ways. To several ways. For the bones are the joints together by the strong tissues of the ligament. Okay, further an elastic tissue are called the cartilage. Is the present between the bones and the joint that prevent the bones. Okay, further an cartilage. What is the meaning of cartilage? Further, cartilage is a unique tissue. It is a unique tissue and type because it doesn't have blood vessels or nerves. Doesn't have blood vessels or nerves. That is the cartilage. Okay. Further, immovable. Next one. What is the meaning of immovable joints? Immovable joints are the human body that do not move. That is, do not move. And immovable joint connect the end of the bones through the fibrous tissue. Fibrous tissue. And joints between the bones of the skull are the immovable. That is the example. Okay. Further, joints between the bones of the skull immovable. That is the example of the immovable point. Then next one, there are type of the joints, human body system. The type of the joints of the human body system, which are the hinge joint, ball and socket joint, and next one pivot joint and gliding joint. Which are the kinds of joints? First of all, hinge joint, next one a ball and socket joint, and next one a pivot joint, and third one a gliding joint. Clear? First one a hinge joint. Here there is like a hinge points of the bone can bend only for one direction. Okay, only for the one direction. That is the elbow joint. That is the elbow joint. The bones in the elbow, knee, fingers, ankles have this type of joint. That is the example. Next one, ball and socket joint. In this joint, the joining bones are strangely shaped at the joining ends. One has the hollow or socket. Okay. The next one, other is rounded like a ball. Other is rounded like a ball. One is the hollow or socket like that. Other is a rounded ball, and the ball fits in the socket. The ball fits in the socket, and it can be moved around the all directions. Okay. For example, here our leg, we have to move the all directions. Clear? Move the all directions. Okay. Then the shoulder joints and hip joints are ball and socket joints, and they allow us to swing arms, the legs, and many different directions. We have to change into the many different directions. Understood? Next one, pivot joint. What is the meaning of pivot joint? The pivot joint are joints that allow bones and rotation. Okay, the pivot joint that allow bones to the rotation, allow the rotation. Okay, that is a pivot joint. The pivot joint, which are part of the body, can move without disturbing to connect to the part. Without disturbing the connect to the part. Okay, that is a pivot joint. The pivot joint, where is the joint? In between for the, what is it? Head and the neck. Head and the neck. That is the in between the joint, head and neck. All of you see the picture in your textbook. Next one, a gliding joint. What is meaning gliding joint? In such a joint, bones slide over each other. Slide over each other. Such joints are there and a lot of rust in the angles. This is the gliding joints. The slide over each other for the rust. Okay, for the slide over the rest of the joint. Rest of the joint. Okay, next one, muscles and movement. What is the muscles and movement? The muscles are very important for the human body. Okay, so that is very important. Muscles too are very important in our body system. Clear? Then they give shape to the flesh and beauty of the body. Okay, if there is no muscles and our body's shape is very bad. Okay, also they help the movement of the bones. Also is help the movement of the bones. That is the important point of the muscles and movement. Muscles are made up of fiber, flesh and blood. Okay, muscles are made up of fibers, flesh and blood. They are connected to the bones with strong cord to the tissue of the tendons. What is the meaning of tendons? The tendons is a fibrous connective tissue. The fibrous connective tissue which attaches the muscle to bone or inelastic cord of strong fibers. Inelastic of strong fibers. Clear? Then the human body has a large number of muscles. The human body has a large number of muscles. They help us to when we move the body. They help us to when we move the body. We are able to run, walk, jump and lift things further and move our eyelids only because of our muscles. Only or because of the muscles. Okay, further without we can't move. Okay, only for because of our muscles. Okay, further all of you muscles and contract as well as relax. There is 2 points as there. Further muscles can contract as well as relax. What is that? All movements of the body occur because of the contraction of muscles. Because of the contraction of muscles. For just all of you see the picture in your textbook. Bicep contract and tricep relax. Bicep contract and tricep relax. Then another one, bicep relax and tricep contract. Okay. Then muscle work in pairs. One pulls up the bone to contract while the other push in down the relax. Okay, that's why I'm telling bicep contract and tricep relax. Then bicep relax and the tricep is the contract. Clear all of you? All muscles can be divided into chief class as under. Okay, there are two are divided. For this one is voluntary muscles and second one is involuntary muscles. What is the voluntary muscles? The voluntary muscles work at our will. Okay, for that is the main point of the voluntary muscles work at our will are called the voluntary muscles. The muscles are arms, hand, legs are some example of such muscles. This is the voluntary muscles. What is the involuntary muscles? It's that muscles that keep on working all the time, For example, what is the example? Is that the same things cannot stop working. This is the beyond the muscles. For the liver, heart, and stomach are the example of the involuntary muscles. Okay, for that these are the main important point of involuntary muscles. Okay, what is that voluntary muscles? Voluntary muscles that work at our will are the voluntary muscles. These muscles are the example of arms, hands, legs are some example of such muscles. Then involuntary muscles are working all the time. Okay, for that working all the time. For example, liver, heart, and stomach are the example of such muscles. Okay, these are the voluntary muscles and involuntary muscles. Okay, all of you understood? This lesson is over, and all of you just see that just read the lesson 3-4 times. Okay, read the lesson 3-4 times. Okay, the human body system. Then tomorrow, that means next day we are getting the class test. Okay, all of you prepare well, and I will give the PDF. Okay, thank you.